Good afternoon, everyone. Our guest for today's conference, Mr. J. Morania, SK Chairman from Kinugitan, Misamis Oriental. Sir, you have 5 minutes to answer every question.
I am Arlene Dayan Bigalon. As an SK Chairman, what are your plans in order to maintain the unity of the youth in your barangay amidst the situation that we're facing today?
Good afternoon. As a SK Chairman, one of our current focus is on education, on how to get students to go to school despite the pandemic we are facing. So as a leader in our barangay, as a SK Chairman, we have created a program to help students, which is providing them with educational supplies or assistance to help them in their schooling, so like their personal needs in school, like ballpen, yellow paper, and other school supplies. That's one of the program we created.
How are you going to execute your plans if our transactions or actions nowadays is limited?
Sa akong kasinatian isip usa ka SK Chairman, usa sa mga teknik nga akong gihimo para kay kuan man ta karon COVID. So nag-agitag social distancing o nagsunod kita sa safety protocols sa nga gihatag sa atong gobyerno sa pagpanghatag sa atong school supplies. So usa sa among gihimo kay naaman tay social media, usa sa among gihimo nag-post kami nga giawhag namo ang tanan kabatanunan sa Barangay Sumalag nga maghatag og ilang online application sa amoa.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Darlene Joy Saligumba. My question is, why is it important to get vaccinated against COVID-19 virus?
It's important to get vaccinated because kaning kinahanglan ta nga maboost atong immune system o matabangan nga mahilayo kita sa virus. So ang gobyerno nato naghatag og free nga mga vaccines para matabangan ta nga mahilayo ta sa virus.
In relation with issues about vaccination, how would you convince your peers to get vaccinated?
Usa lang akong may kaingon nga ang gobyerno naghatag sa ato para sa atong kayuhan. Dili na sila maghatag sa ato sa makadaot sa atoa. So kung mga kahigalaan diha magpabaksin na ta kay walay gihimo ang gobyerno nga makadaot sa atoa.
Sir, I'm Chinky P. Acero and this would be my question. How would you minimize mobile game addiction among youth, particularly in your barangay, since you're the in charge to get involved with the youth and our present situation push them to spend most of their time with mobile phones?
As an SK Chairman, in order to minimize the addiction of the youth in mobile games or social media, I want to impose or some non-contact games like badminton and basta kay non-contact nga mga dula.
How do you handle criticism?
Criticism ato lang ng pasagdan kay lagi sa akong ginaingon sa isa ka bulig nagi isa ka buang na isa ka larag. So anang dili man na makaayo kung imo nang paminawon ilang mga dili maayo nga ibalik nila sa imo. So pasagdi lang na sila, buhat lang sa unsay gusto nimo baton isip usa ka leader sa inyong barangay.
Sir, I'm Vivian Sabate and here's my question. What can you say about the new COVID-19 variant, Omicron, that is now spreading across European countries and have a big possibility of reaching our country? Thank you.
Every time there's new variant of COVID-19 virus, technically people are worried or scared, but let's just remember that we survived all these years and no wonder we can contain this new variant of virus.
Here's another question. As a youth leader, what can you advise to other youth in terms of choosing good leader in the upcoming 2022 election, especially for the beginners?
Let us all be rational, mindful and wise. We must know the people that we are voting for. not based on the economic status or standings.
My name is Julian P. Paharon from Visa 4. My questions are, what will happen to a person who is not vaccinated if he or she can meet people who have been vaccinated?
Probably, if the vaccinated person is infected by the virus and pass it on the other person who is not vaccinated, then probably the person will suffer the severe effect of the virus unlike the vaccinated one.
Hi, my name is Tampos Geshen, and here is my question. What is the possible effect of vaccine in our generation?
Generally, it depends, but for me, it helped us brought our life back that have been get used by generations to get generations.
What do vaccine do?
As we all know, vaccination can minimize the said virus, which is COVID-19. According to the World Health Organizations, together with the Department of Health, vaccine contains weakened or inactive parts of the particular organisms or antigen that triggers an immune response within the body. Vaccines also allow us to come together, shoulder to shoulder, in schools, communities, and any places.
What is the most important role in political leadership?
The most important role was that you know how to lead your people and as well as listening to them in order to maintain good communication and relationship.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone and Mr. Rania. And this will be the end of our press con. Good afternoon once again.